Oh, I swear, if it's another simple, like, world quest I have to do here, I'm gonna be annoyed. And I need to... Wait. Oh, I actually have a decent amount of storage. It's crazy.
Rowan, Holger.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course.
Okay.
From the beginning, please.
Fucking thing's so long.
Well now, there is no excuse too small,
I've at
I
least
see.
spent like 20
Nothing to
hours on
keep
this.
you from
This game's
coveting
so,
that seat,
like,
is
story
there?
mode is so
In
lengthy.
Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might
It's
leave
fun,
them to
but
work it
it
out
gets,
for
like,
themselves,
boring.
but that would
Yeah.
mean
It doesn't get boring.
letting
it's
go,
hard.
would it not?
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused
Wrong
by
to
this
stream.
Saxon Philistine.
A filly, what?
If you want.
Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
There you go.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch
This
him
game
at
looks
my
pretty
stables,
hot as well.
stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always
Oh,
allowed
holy
him
shit.
to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped
not good.
of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say
See what I
my
mean, bro?
natural
The game just
suspicion drew
has
me
to make it
Holger,
hard.
and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of...
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach
my
its
what?
former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
So the rats are scared of the fire. So we gotta use that to our advantage.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems
Bitch.
bring life
Aw.
and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given
Yo.
gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains
What do I
radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Wait, who is... Wait.
Oh shit.
Wait,
No!
wait. Who is Holger? AC Valhalla.
No! I got eaten.
Wait. Oh, okay, so that... Okay, yeah, I was right.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you,
What?
Eivor.
6 times 1,
Good.
6.
6 times
And by
1 is
Tyr's
6.
blessing,
Yes.
let this matter
Anything
rest.
times 1 is 6.
We're done here.
Or the same number.
Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
Okay, now I can actually...
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
Dude, what
It
is
has
up
been
with-
rough on her. She spends
Oh.
quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
What the heck? Alright. So we don't... All of these are really low power level except for this, but this doesn't even like... Oh. Okay. So this is the one thing that we could do right now. Can we build this? I don't even know what this is. Grain factory or not. Okay.
I don't know how to draw without your hand to guide me.
Tovi,
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tovi, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they are ready. Sven wasn't ready, and I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work, as if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me. Or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby. And know you are valued.
That gave us 1700 XP for literally just watching a cutscene. Speak to...
You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so we have no more quests now. Pretty much. We could see, I don't know if we're high enough power level to do one of these yet though. I don't even know if there's one we can do. Which one could we do? I don't think there's really much. If not, I'll just have to grind world quests to level up. Let's see. We don't even know. What am I doing? Oh.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not stretch your legs and fill your lungs?
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Okay.
Follow me.
Is she just gonna travel with us? Yo, hello?
Yo, what up, Brayden?
What have we here?
Okay.
Yo, Brayden.
Yo,
Brayden.
what?
You know me and Josh, right?
Huh?
You know me and Josh, right?
Josh? No.
Yeah, me and Josh. You know me and
What
Josh, right?
Josh?
Like, Joshua.
I know a lot of Joshuas.
You know me and Joshua, right? Is John even there, bro?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, John, you know me
Oh,
and Josh, right?
Yeah, bro, you and Josh.
Brayden doesn't know, though.
He doesn't?
He doesn't know
What
what
am
we
I
do.
supposed to know?
What do you do then?
We'll be chopping up in the back of the classroom. Oh,
She's
shoot.
still.
So, Brayden, do you know what me and Josh do now?
No.
I just said it. Do I need to repeat it?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grantebridge. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
How am I supposed to take her that far? That's so far. Like, I'm actually so confused. So can we take her on the longboat or no? I don't think we can. I don't know.
Good day, Eivor.
Please, Eivor. Not a long ship.
Right. Let's go.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
This place is heavily guarded.
Keep your distance.
You're mine!
Try to flank!
Careful, Ranvi!
I've been at the table so long I forget how well I wield the sword. That was thrilling.
Randvi the Ravager. I should clear a seat on my longship for you. You get used to it.
I do not wish to.
Bro, what is that?